here, and we're going to be doing the grease gun giveaway. So we're gonna wait for some people to get on. What's up, Marcelo? How's it going, everybody? And it's gonna be a good little live stream here. And yeah, this is what we are giving away, the replica grease gun. So hopefully we get some more people on here, and we'll wait for a little bit to get as many people on here as possible. What's up, everybody? How's it going? What's up, what's up, what's up? Thanks, Marcelo. What's up, Jim? What's up, Mixent? Hello, everybody. Thank you, Ghost. What's up, Sam? Oh, awesome, awesome, Jim. Are you watching the Super Bowl? Yes, I am. Before we start, comment down below who you guys want to win the Super Bowl. Wow, that's awesome, Marcelo. Hey, Jack, how's it going? Hello, Hannah. Oh, dang. Hope you feel better. I didn't even read your thing. Go Chiefs? Nah. The Chiefs, man. Yeah. So, I'm a Raiders fan. All right. And I'm a Raiders fan. So, we're rivals with the Chiefs. So, I'm cheering for the Eagles. So, where did you buy it? We got the replica grease gun off of World War Supply. We were going to buy it off of Replica Weaponry, but they were out of stock, so we had to get this thing for filming Ambush, Railroad, and Sherman's Tiger. It's in great condition. That's why we're giving it away. And, yeah. All right, let's try to get to, 50 people here. We'll give it a few more minutes, and we'll go ahead and do the giveaway. I got everyone's names in my Captain Sturdy helmet shell. I got all the names in here. Right there. And it's going to be good. How much did I get it for? I had to get this thing. It was like $250, I think. So, thanks, Jim. How's Van and Luke doing? They're doing great. You hate being sick and dizzy. Dang. Hope you feel better, man. What's up, King Liam? How's it going, man? Love the vids. Thanks, bro. Hello, Ryan. When are you going to do the Finish Warblood series? What are you going to do when you finish the Warblood series? Oh, probably go to college and not have a lot of time for YouTube. So, we're going to keep doing it for a long time, so don't worry. Did you watch World Cup? A little bit. Not the biggest soccer guy, but I watched a little bit of it. Have you ever played Battlefield 1? No, I have not. I'm a Call of Duty guy. So, yeah. Thank you, Joshua. What's up, J Bay? When the finale release, so guys, I'll do a little update. My day was great. Why did you start this channel? For fun, and then it just kind of took off. Bloopers funny, great. All right, so the finale, little update here. So we're doing the giveaway right now. So the donations, everyone who donated, thank you guys so much. We raised a good amount of money for helping us buy a better camera, better editing software, and a computer, and we're going to be selling the tank, and we are working on selling the tank right now. We are close to selling the tank, I think. We just gotta do a little bit more negotiating, I guess. But we gotta sell the tank, and then with that money that we sell the tank with, we are going to put all towards a new computer for editing, better editing software. So no more cheesy sound effects. We're going to use the actual sound effects of the actual guns. You guys have been commenting for us to get. For us to get better editing and sound effects for so long, and we're finally going to do it for this finale and for the rest of Warbloods. And we're going to get a better camera. I'm going to upgrade my phone, so we're going to have a better camera. And the editing software, we're going to use, I think it's called Action VFX. So that's going to be awesome. And we're going to use Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. So that's going to be awesome. And yeah, so basically, just wanted to, give you guys an opportunity to get a replica gun. If you can't afford a replica gun, you can enter the giveaway. Every $10 you guys donated was one entry. And, yeah, so if you donated, I had one person donate $40, which was 4 entries, and then a lot of people donated, $10 to $20, which is 1 or 2 entries. So it's all good. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do the giveaway here in a minute. And which tank? We're going to be selling the Sherman tank. The Tiger tank is gone. It kind of rotted out. We had to film Sherman vs. Tiger, and then it kind of just started falling apart while we were filming. So the Tiger tank is gone. We did so many repairs to that thing, and it just kind of had its last stand in Sherman vs. Tiger. But it went out with a victory. So it's just destroyed now. It's taken apart in a dump somewhere. And then the Sherman tank is doing good. We have a couple repairs to do it, and we're going to sell that thing. And, yeah. How much is the Sherman? Well, I don't know. We'll probably sell it. I don't really know. Maybe, like, we're going to try to sell it for, like, $2,000 or something like that. I don't know. But we're working on that right now. Are we going to use the pack? We are using the pack in the finale, 100%. That's what the finale is. So we're also going to have a tent, and we are working on getting a real Willis Jeep to be in the finale as well. Yeah, goodbye Sherman vs. Tiger and Tiger. The tank days are over for now. My favorite Warbloods episode, it's got to be Annihilation is #1 because the big set we made with the tent, the little like prison, foxhole, tiger tank, we had a pond, there was a barn, fencing, it was like in a valley, it was so cool. What's up, Brody? And so Annihilation is my favorite, but there's a lot. Like Sherman vs. Tigers is excellent. The new Airborne one we filmed that is coming out probably... It's coming out after the finale, so probably a few weeks after we post the finale. So sometime in March, probably. But that might be my new favorite because it's awesome. It's so cool. So I cannot wait to release that to you guys. Airborne, we already filmed it, so it's gonna look so good. And we'll have the new editing software for that too. So you have an actual Willis Jeep. That's awesome. That's a horrible thing to say. Whoever commented that, you know who you are. Please don't ever say that on here. You should do more World War I vids. Yeah, it's kind of hard. We don't have a lot of uniforms or trenches. So, all right, Jim, you can comment some questions. We got to do the giveaway. We'll at the 10-minute mark, we'll pick our winner. So, how do the tanks move? So the Tiger tank was on elevating bike wheels. So we had bike wheels on like levers. So when it's sitting on the ground, they go up, and then you raise them up and lock them in, and then it just rolls. It was not that sturdy. It was not that sturdy, but it was good. It worked. And the Sherman tank actually drives. And we had a couple difficulties with that, so we had to pull it with a cable with a truck and just put it in neutral, and it drops on the ground. So it worked good, so it looked good. You could use the Willy. Oh, awesome, Ryan. If you want to contact me, Ryan, DM me on Instagram at CSRProductions87_. You'll find me on Instagram if you have it. That's kind of like the only way that you can get to me, because I don't want to give away my email and have 4 million people. I don't even know how. People get my email somehow. It's crazy, but I don't want to give away my thing. Well, I stop at 5 seasons. What if your channel continues to grow? Well, if it continues to grow, we'll keep doing it. But there's only so much you could do with the war. You know, like, you know, it can't be one episode is one day. Like, even if it was that, you know, like, there's not a lot of there's not like an infinite amount of content we could make. We could like do Warbloods, but like with different characters, like the same Warbloods series, but like go back to the beginning of the war and do like all paratroopers, or like a different like the German side, something. I don't know, but we're just focusing on Warbloods for now. You should make a movie about the Winter War. Well, the problem is that we don't really get a lot of snow where we live in Virginia, so we haven't gotten any snow. So, acting class or be an actor? Well, I could, but, you know, I don't really have time for that, really. I'm a pretty busy guy. So, yeah. All right, guys. Hold your questions for a little bit. Hold your questions. If you guys donated, comment down below. Let me see. What about casting? We are 100% doing casting for the finale. I will do a whole live stream about that. Don't worry about that right now. It is time to give away the grease gun. So, replica grease gun. This thing's awesome. It's an actual grease gun, metal, stick mag. Open up the flap. Bam. Shoots. Put the safety back on. Extendable. Stock. You guys seen it. It is awesome, and it's time to give it away. So, it's going to be awesome, and I can't, I want everyone to win one, but only one person can win. So we had 22 names in this hat. So there was $220 totally donated, and that does not mean 22 names. Some people had more names because they donated more money. So in the Captain Sturdy hat right here, and it's completely real, I did 22 names in there. You can see right there. So Captain Sturdy helmet. This is the shell. Got the liner over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle this up, and we're gonna pick our winner. So you guys can see. I'll go ahead and take the names out. There are 22 names right here. 22. Okay. There's 22 names. So now you believe me. We're going to shuffle them up. I'm just going to start dropping them in. All right. We are shuffling them up. I'm going to give them a little toss here. And we're going to pick one name out of this helmet. Yeah, Jack, that's awesome. We're going to donate. We're going to see who wins the grease gun. Here we go. And if this goes well, maybe we could do more donations in the future. I mean, more giveaways in the future. So, yeah. Americans fight in Berlin. That would be cool, but the thing is, like, it's hard to find, like, a city. So I'm really getting these shuffled around, all right, guys? So this is our first giveaway ever on the channel, so this is kind of a big moment, all right? So now you can hear it. They're all shuffled up here, all right? They're all spread out. Now, here is the person who won. Ready? All right, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm off camera. You can't even see me. You guys get to see it first. And the winner of the grease gun giveaway is, here it is, right here, Kyra Squirrel. If you donated and your name is Kyra Squirrel on GoFundMe, DM me on Instagram because you just won yourself a grease gun. That was 100% real. All right, there was 22 names in there, and Kyra Squirrel is our winner. So you can see it right here. I wrote them all down. So, Jim, everyone who donated, I'm sorry if you guys didn't win. There will be more giveaways in the future because we have a lot of stuff, and sometimes we don't use it. We're going to be giving away some stuff, maybe some help us in the future. But, guys, even if you did donate, you're getting something in return because you're helping us get better editing software, and it's going to make the product of Warbloods great. So if you're subscribed, I'm so grateful for all of you guys being subscribed, being, helping us out, supporting us. And Kyra, you are lucky because you just won yourself a grease gun. So Kyra, if you donated, please, or if you're on here, please let me know, and DM me on Instagram at CSR Productions 87 _, and I'm also going to send you a message on GoFundMe and give you my information so you can give me your location and stuff so I can go ahead and ship this thing to you. Thank you guys so much, and this is our winner, Kyra Squirrel. So now that we chose the winner, we still had all the names in here. We got all the names, and so thank you guys so much for donating. JR, that's why I didn't donate. Well, you could have won, but it's just luck of the draw. So, guys, don't be mad if you didn't win. You guys are a huge help, and I'm going to shout out all of our winners someday soon. And, yeah, so can you do M1 Grand? I actually just ordered another M1 Grand, but probably not because they're very hard to get. But, yeah, thank you guys so much if you guys donated. That was fun to do. But Kyra Squirrel, if you donated, let me know. Or if you're on here, let me know. And, yeah, Chase, can you ask you something? Yes, let me know. But, yeah. So, we can go ahead and talk about casting and stuff. But, guys, congratulations to Kyra Squirrel for winning a replica grease gun. And, yeah, so, let's see. Any questions? So, now that's over. We're going to go ahead and get this thing shipped off. It's Joshua Squirrel. Well, on GoFundMe, it says Kyra, so I don't know. And Kyra Me is on here. Oh. Okay. Well, DM me on Instagram, and let me know, and we can get in a little bit of contact so I can ship this to you. Okay, anyway, back to some Q&A live stream, okay? What month in Warbloods is it? It's probably around, like, it's before, they're still in France, okay? So it's probably, like, early fall-ish. even if sometimes the weather doesn't look right in Warbloods, it's hard to film because we film a lot throughout the whole year, but it's in the fall, okay? Play Fortnite? Maybe I can. Maybe I will. Can you create a short film with Germans as the main character? Yes, we are actually trying to script one right now. Let me go up here. Ever thought of having American troops meeting up with USSR troops? Yes, but it is so expensive to get that stuff, and we don't really have uniforms and guns for USSR. In Annihilation, how did Blanchard kill the German by shooting him in the arm? I don't really remember. He did shoot him in the arm. Bad editing on me. It went through his arm into his chest. I don't know. Bad editing. We learn from our mistakes. So, yeah. What's your favorite non-Warbloods episode? My favorite short film is Bulge, 100%. Can you create a short film with the Germans as the main character? We're trying to do that, yes. Same cool dudes. Do you think you're going to make a Pacific War series? We're thinking about it. So, we'll let you guys know. Do you have the money you need for the new equipment? We're getting there. We're almost there. And we just got to sell the Sherman tank, and then we should be good to go. USSR versus Germany. A lot of people have been requesting that. But it's kind of hard to get all that stuff, guys. So, yeah. Where did you get all the replica gear, uniforms, and guns? We usually get them from At the Front, World War Supply, and Replica Weaponry. That's where we get everything. So, yeah. All right. I'll go on for like 4 more minutes, and that'll be it for the giveaway live stream. That was crazy. So, yeah. How much is the Sherman tank? Probably around like $2,000. Maybe a little less, but yeah. Could I buy the Sherman? If you want to, message me on Instagram if you guys are seriously interested in it. So yeah. How do you get your actors? A lot of our friends, some people reached out, and also for casting guys, a lot of people have been asking me this. The requirements: you got to be less than 18 years old, because we don't want our little like theme and motto is like no adults in Warbloods, because it's kind of like ever since the beginning it's always been kids, and then when we're like teenagers now, so we never want to be like, until we get adults, if we keep doing it, we're not going to have any adults in it. Thank you, Amy. So that's that, and you got to have your full uniform, ideally a replica gun, and you got to be willing to come out, because we cannot support transportation. So yeah, when will the finale release? Probably early March, we're hoping for. So that's what we're shooting for. You guys should have some reenactment groups for Film Best Way. Have you guys ever considered reenacting? I haven't really considered reenacting, but I haven't really thought about it that much. Haven't really done any research, on it. Kind of just make films. But, yeah, so that's that. Will Sergeant Roberts die? Who knows? I watched today Hacksaw Ridge. That is awesome. We got a little Hacksaw Ridge, American Sniper, Hacksaw Ridge, Band of Brothers, Saving Private Ryan, and Fury. So those are our little things. Do you have any authentic World War II stuff? Yes, we do. We got an authentic Kar98. We got a couple of helmets, a couple belts. But, yeah, it's not in good condition, so, yeah. One of the prep vids coming? Probably after we sell the Sherman tank, when we get the equipment. Because then, after that, we can kind of just dive right into preparing and filming the finale. So, yeah. Can you do War on Terrorism? Probably not, again, because it's so hard to get all the uniforms. So we kind of invested our heart and soul into World War II. How long until that? I don't know, Jim. I'm sorry that I can't let you guys know an exact date, but hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we will be preparing for the Sherman tank. But between now and then, we're going to try to film a German-sided short film. So that's going to be our goal for that. Where do you film? In the woods, man. So, yeah. What's your favorite military game? Mine's War Thunder. Gotta be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's my favorite game. through have really cheap uniforms. Don't know what through means, but yeah. Was it hard to start a YouTube channel? Well, we never really planned on making money or getting 85,000 subscribers, all thanks to you guys and your support, which is amazing. So we kind of just made it for fun, and we were inspired by some other YouTubers to make just like Nerf videos, and then all of a sudden we got into World War II because we watched Band of Brothers, and we got on a World War II kick, and then, dude, the rest is history, man. Oh, it's crazy. So yeah. Did people get hurt during filming? No, never. No one's ever gotten hurt filming. One of our friend's dads who was helping us was moving a log for us, and he got like some like massive stick into his hand. That was the only time. But that was in season 1 when we were filming Buffalo Soldiers. But other than that, no one's ever gotten hurt. So we're pretty safe when we film. Buffalo Soldiers, they left, and yeah. New Nerf films. What does that say? This is going too fast. Not allowed to buy any World War II stuff? Huh. Dang. I'm planning on making a World War II film about Serbia. Cool, man. Alright, we'll go 1 more minute, guys. Let me know any questions you guys got. How could I be in the cast, and is it possible? Yes, you can. You need to be between the ages of like 10 or 11 and 18, and you need to be able to come here to Virginia, and you need to be able to, you need to have your own authentic replica good-looking uniform. So yeah. Is casting going to be forever? If we're gonna film like a shorter like filler episode, like Behind Enemy Lines was kind of like a hype up filler for the finale, so we don't need like 40 people in it. But for finales or like big events and stuff like Sherman vs. Tiger, we don't need casting because there's no like people in it really. But if we need a lot of people, we will do casting. So there's going to be much more casting. The only thing with casting is that it takes a while to do it, so it makes like filming in like fast harder. So can you do Nerf Arsenal? Nah, we kind of got rid of a lot of our Nerf stuff. So yeah. How long does filming usually take? Usually like 6 to 8 hours. If we're gonna film like Annihilation took like, I think like we had to go to Virginia Beach at the Air Museum and use their plane to film German paratroopers, the Fallschirmjäger. And then we had to come back here a couple weeks later and set up everything and then film. So probably a total of 10 hours to film that movie, but over the course of a few weeks. So, what happened to Private Clemens? Private Clemens was written off the script, and then that actor came back as Lieutenant Clems in Sherman vs. Tiger and all that stuff. So, Warbloods, like you said, yes, I am going to do the Evolution of Warbloods, and I got some other little fillers. So, in between now and the preparation for the finale, we're going to try to sell the Sherman tank, but I also want to make a German-sided short film. I want to do some Warbloods casting, Warbloods cast interviews for like Smith, Gill, Roberts, myself, etc. And I want to do a couple other things, and just gotta stay quiet. So can't tell you guys everything. Kind of time to be started living in Virginia. Yes, but we're gonna do a casting. Just don't worry about it yet, guys. Don't just comment, can I do it? We're going to do everything. There's going to be steps to become a cast member. It's going to be pretty easy. So, yeah. Are you going to have any girls for a nurse or something? We've thought about that, but not for the finale. So I'll just say we're still planning. We know this exact script for season 4, but we're still planning a couple things here and there. So just wait on that question. Are you going to watch Super Bowl? Absolutely. What's your favorite YouTube film goals for this year? All right, in 2023, our goal is to get the silver plaque. So we want to get 100,000 subscribers. We're almost at 86,000, so we need 14,200 subscribers. We're going to take this poster down and put the plaque right there. 100,000 subscribers, CSR Productions, right there on the thing. It's going to be sweet. And we also, in the year 2023, it's a hard goal, but I want to knock out the entire season 4. I want to give it all to you guys here. We're going to have problems, and we're going to have backups and stuff, but we're going to try our absolute best to get the films to you guys. So we have 9 episodes we're gonna hopefully film 9 episodes for you guys this year. We got the finale, and then we got episode 1 to episode 8 of season 4. That was confusing to say, but yeah. Season 4 is going to be really, really good. Season 3 was awesome, but season 4 is going to be, every episode we're going to put our heart and soul into it. So, and it's going to have better editing, so it's going to be sweet. What happened to season 1, episode 2? Had to delete it because we had copyright music in it, so I couldn't keep that strike on there, which is sad. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for everyone who donated. Thank you guys so much for donating, because it's helping us out big time. And shout out to Kyra Squirrel, or whatever your name is, but that was the GoFundMe name, so I put that in the helmet. So shout out to you. You won the grease gun. If you're still on here, please let me know. DM me on Instagram, Mr. or Mrs. Squirrel, and we can get in communication, and I will ship this thing to you. So thank you guys for tuning in to this live stream. It's been fun. It's been good. It's been real. And shout out to everyone who donated. It's such a huge help. And shout out to all you who are watching right now. You're the real one. I'll see you guys next video. God bless. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah. So also go watch Behind Enemy Lines if you haven't already, because you gotta watch that to understand the finale. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, man.